Now for something completely different.
창이가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임, 랜덤 게임, 게임 스타트. 아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the 아파트 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 아파트
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Come back, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
아파트 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 Hey, so now you know the game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you, get you, get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Just meet me
just meet me at the just meet me at the
Howdy.
What up?
Good evening. Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
For the record, it takes my coffee pot maker a minute and 12 seconds to make me a cup of coffee.
Interesting.
That's how much time was left in the song when I hit the button. Now I got to mix it all up.
Right away.
How was your Tuesday, buddy?
Busy.
Busy.
Not terrible. Busy.
Yeah. Y'all have any rain today?
Still raining. Big storms here since 6 o'clock ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was at Hollywood. My shoes got wet. I was walking out and I stepped in a massive puddle that I didn't see. I was like, oh, that puddle's bigger than I thought it was. Some other people around me thought it was kind of funny. But it was. I didn't think it was that funny.
It hadn't rained here yet today, but it when I went out just a second ago, it looks like it's about to.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain. It just kept growing for a while. About 3 hours or so.
Yeah. We've been getting late afternoon or evening showers. I haven't got one yet today, though. So, yeah, talk to the boy child today.
Oh, please do tell. Give us an update.
Talk to the boy child. He was doing good. Had to call in with a request, but he's doing good. He also informed me that his glasses are broken.
Oh no!
Yeah, he He said he's been sweating a lot, of course, with camp and all, and so he had laid them in the van during their activities outside the other day, and one of his camp mates
Oh no.
sat on them
Oh,
and totally broke the frames. They're all warped and
poor guy.
yeah. So said the lenses were okay, but the frames are just
What's he doing walking around holding lenses like this?
yeah, probably no. So
Or even better, he's probably got them taped together.
no, he said he was just not wearing them at all.
Can he see?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Interesting.
He sounded very hoarse.
Yeah.
He said that he'd been sounding like that pretty regularly now. That he's pretty much at the end of every day he's
Is
losing
it
it.
like a lot of singing and yelling and stuff?
Yep. So, but he's having a blast, having fun.
Nice.
So, you know, I don't think I told you this part when I was telling you about his recap of last week.
Yeah.
First week he camp. But they had 11 kids get saved last week,
Nice. Just in one location?
just in that one location. So he was really
Awesome.
pumped about that. So yeah,
Good for him.
having a blast. So
Good for them.
he said it was a good bit hotter where they are this week.
Oh, yeah.
So
Still not Texas or Florida.
still not Texas or Florida. That's exactly what he said. Was at least it's still not Texas. So sorry,
Yeah.
Angie, if you're watching.
It's been ridiculous here. I'm sure it's been ridiculous out there too.
Let me welcome in the chat. We got a book to get into.
We sure
And
do.
other things after that, but yeah. Welcome in Vicky Gillespie, Nicole Happy Haunt, Stacy Rogers, Kenneth H, Janice Disney, Shelby, welcome. Stacy Skipper Bride, good to see you. Let's see, I got Stacy. Jeanette Sebastian Crab, 2 ends, 1 wide, not where you think. Christine Hickman, welcome in. Katie Phillips, hello, hello. Let's see here. Now we're going to scroll. Debbie Thuner, good evening, Debbie. Lauren Memphis is here. And Mark F, good evening. Good to see you. And there she is, the lovely, the beautiful, the ever so talented Daisy to my Donald, Road to my Gambit, the Marge to my Homer,
Nice.
Chili to my Bandit, my sweet snickerdoodle. Hey, babe. Stephanie L, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. Marguerite Nagy is here. I got Mark Ray Mazur. Welcome in, Ray. Howdy, howdy. Wendy B, what's up, Linda? Hey, hey. Linda. She's still not listened.
Nope.
Sandy Byers is here. Jeff Condon, what's up, sir? Good evening to you. Nick D'Ambrosio, there's one of her Nicks. Good evening. Versiglio William, howdy.
You know what the best thing about Linda is, though?
What's that?
She never gives up playing that last game, although she just comes up this short every time.
She came up short last night as well.
All that. So close.
Jeep and Joy, hey, welcome.
Oh, joy.
And now it's Joy, parentheses, Jeep and Joy.
Hello, Joy.
Hello, welcome in. Good to see you, neighbor. And I think that's everybody. We're caught up. So yeah, got that. There was a new trailer dropped for Ironheart today.
Maybe after the
Yeah, we might watch it after that. It still doesn't do anything for me, but yeah, maybe for you. Maybe for you, not for me.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, had to put the creamer back in the refrigerator. Now that the coffee's
And you're not wearing pants?
well, it's a day ending in Y, so I had no pants required.
Very, very. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the thing, Kenneth. I'm going to watch it too.
We're gonna watch it. We'll watch it after this while we wait for everybody to join.
I will say people reached out to me about Andor and told me how amazing it ends.
I have heard that
The last 3 or 4 episodes are insanely good.
that it ends well. That's what I've heard.
That Star Wars needed a big win, and this is it. We'll see.
We'll see. I'm still holding my breath. I haven't started.
Yep.
So I know I need to get started on it, but I just had other things going. Sparkly pink diamonds. Well, look, she can chat in my chat.
Who's can't she? Oh yeah, I forgot to, let me look at that real quick.
Welcome in, Angie. All right, tonight we are starting out on chapter 24. Last week the gang was all back together, and then there was some mending of fences and some acceptance going on, and it made Mulan happy. And then they went into a doorway, and she was sure it was good, it was safe. Let's go. Mulan and I never remember the other guy's name. Li Shang.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not so sure, and they wanted to go back, but she was like, no, let's go. And so they started up this mountain that was a volcano, and then they got attacked by the fire demon from Final Fantasy VII.
And she's not on my stream.
She's not?
No, it's on her end.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I asked her if she tried it on one of her other devices to make sure it wasn't an issue with the device she was on. She's like,
no.
ooh, I should have done that. That's a good idea.
Yep. Not blocked on my stream, Angie.
So anyway, yeah, they had to go into battle against Final Fantasy VII final boss.
Quite the graphic novel too.
Huh?
Quite the graphic novel of a battle.
It was, yes. And so they were fighting him and going around the lip of the volcano and fighting the evil horde. And Mulan's sword started glowing, and it was like the scene out of Lord of the Rings where his dagger's glowing and they're fighting. It was a whole thing. And that's where we left off, I believe. Mulan was on one side. Shi and Li Shang were on the other side. They were trying to get to the door.
Oh. Better get the book open.
Yeah. So we're picking up on chapter 24. Here we go. If your sword is glowing for longer than a few hours, seek medical advice. That's what Kenneth was going to put there. Stephanie L., welcome. Good to see you. Mayor of Chickapin Hill, welcome in. Here we go. Chapter 24. We're going to do 3 chapters tonight. Chapter 24, 25, and 26. Because that comes after 25. So starting out chapter 24. Mulan could not find a way across the river and reach her friends. Here on the cauldron, the river was too wide, the waters too treacherous. There was no way to swim across and nothing she could use to build a raft. On the other side of the cauldron, Shang rammed another spear through Hugao's wings, then swiped the spear right, creating a tear that Mulan could hear even over the river's thundering waters. I'm not doing too good. Here we go. With a savage shriek, Hugao jolted into the air and ignited his injured wing with his breath. When the flames smoldered out, he was whole again. Smoke unfurled from his wings, a gathering storm. With a flash, Hugao opened them and swooped for Shang. The captain jumped, barely missing him. Hugao dangled in mid-air before diving again. Fire coursed through his veins, ripping across his red, inflamed head and muscular arms. His tail plunged down upon the rocks, smashing them and everything around them. Compared to Hugao, even Shishi seemed tiny. As the lion raced over the demon's path of destruction, Mulan saw Shang prepare for another attack. I have to help them, Mulan thought in a panic. I have to get across. But how? This chamber was a desolate place. Nothing but bones, abandoned weapons, craters, rocks, those tube-like columns, the columns. They jutted from the earth, thin and pointed, almost like the stalactites in the cave that led to Daiyu. Mulan started for the tallest one around. It was at least twice her height, which was about half as wide as the river. Just thin enough it might work. Shoulders heaving, she lifted her sword and struck the column at its base. It was lighter than it looked, not the sturdiest pole either, too chalky. Any other time she might have worried about it snapping in two, but it would have to do. Mulan backed up and tied her sword to her side. Holding the stone pole at her shoulders, half of it above her head, she sprinted as fast as she could for the edge of the river of hopelessness. Seconds stretched. Kicking one knee up to drive her higher into the air, she jumped and pushed the end of the pole down into the river, feeling it stick into the crater's surface. The icy water stung at the back of her legs, forcing a gasp out of her lungs. She only had moments before the pole would topple. If she fell in, she'd be lost in Daiyu forever. She snapped her hands and legs together. The river pounded, thrashing at her ankles. The screams she had heard earlier grew louder, resonating from the ghost trapped in the water. She didn't dare look down. Her eyes were fixed on the other side of the river. All that mattered was getting across, getting to Shang and Shishi. Her arms burned as she swung her body forward, gathering momentum. With a grunt, she threw herself as far across as she could reach. Mist from the river followed over her, blurring her vision. That was the most terrifying part, not being able to see, not knowing whether to treasure this moment as her precious last, whether the river would devour her next breath, whether she'd never see her friends again. Then it was over. Her body slammed onto the other side of the cauldron. Shishi grabbed her by his teeth, pulled her away from the edge. He pressed her against the back of a rock. Hide before he sees you. We need to get to the pillar, Mulan said, shivering. Her hand still gripped the pole tight. She dropped it and allowed herself one breath to recover. I can distract him. No, said Shang. Hugao will see you. He's guarding the pillar. Anytime we try to get close, he attacks. He's too strong. He has to have a weakness. Move, Shang shouted. Shishi shoved Mulan to the side. Seconds later, a boulder plunged from above, smashing the very spot she had been. I'm afraid this is where it ends, little soldier, the lion guardian gulped. It was a valiant effort. No, Mulan wiped her face. Spray from the river slacked her palms and an idea struck. Shishi peeked out of their hiding spot, looking distressed. He's coming. The river, she murmured. What did you say? Asked Shishi, jumping as the ground hissed. I cannot hear with all the world collapsing around us. We've got to lure him into the river. The lion growled. Are you insane, girl? It makes sense, Shang murmured. We need to split up. You two head for the pillar. I'll lure him to the river. What if he throws you in? Mulan protested. You can't fly. Shang's expression softened. Trust me. Wait, Mulan got up. I'm coming with you. He nodded at Mulan as if she were his equal instead of his recruit. Together then. As soon as he said it, there was a thunderous crash, and their hiding spot crumbled. High above, Hugao laughed. Shishi growled and ran to catch up with Mulan and Shang. Wait for me! Mulan shouted to catch Hugao's attention. I'm here. Your soldiers didn't kill me. And I'm here, Shang shouted from the opposite side of the ledge. The captain leaned over the edge of the cauldron, dangerously close to the river. As the black water spilled down the volcano's side, Hugao batted his wings, diving to hurl Shang into the river. Now, Mulan shouted. At her command, everyone launched their attack. Shishi threw a boulder at Hugao's wing, and Mulan threw her sword at the other wing. Hugao flailed, crashing against the river's murky surface. He gathered himself and leapt into the sky, hanging low to recover. Mulan ran toward Hugao, pulling her sword from his wing, and slammed the hilt into his body until he tumbled back toward the river. Hugao hissed. With a lurch, he snapped his tail over Mulan's waist, taking her with him. Mulan, Shang shouted. Mulan didn't waste time kicking and clawing at the demon. She had her sword in one hand this time. She swung it at the demon's wings and ankles, but Hugao didn't stop. His wings beat against the powerful wind, and at last she saw that they were hanging over the river. She could see the waterfall's black waters gushing down and down past the clouds into Dayu's abyss. She stopped attacking him with her sword and gulped. Mulan, Shang cried from the edge of the river. Mulan, jump! Shang had found what was left of her vaulting stick. Holding it above his head, he stood precariously close to the river. Grab the pole, Shishi shrieked. She started kicking the air, using her weight against Hugao, so the demon juddered back toward the cauldron and toward Shang. But then Hugao stopped fighting her. Instead, he tightened his tail over her waist and reaching out with his claws to toss Shang into the river. Shang leapt out of the way, but Mulan panicked. Her getting onto the cauldron wasn't worth the risk of losing Shang. Knowing she needed to do something before Hugao reached the captain, she stabbed her sword into the demon's tail. Hugao shrieked. He lost control for one precious second, and Mulan uncurled his tail from her waist and reached for his wings, grabbing onto whatever she could as Hugao veered out of control. Flames spiraling out of his tail and fingers and tail. He clawed at his wings, trying to pluck Mulan off as he regained control of his flight. His tail slashed and whipped, spurting waves of fire. Inspired, Mulan grabbed the tip of his tail and thrust its flames at his wings. Smoke blustered onto the into the air, and she could smell Hugao's wings charring. It might not hurt him, but it distracted him. Before he could stop her, Mulan reached for the sword still lodged in his tail, plucked it out, and stabbed into his wing. She could feel the blade pierce Hugao's thick muscle, a sharp edge scraping against bone. Without hesitation, she ripped her sword down, slicing off half of his wing. With a deafening cry, Hugao began to fall. He spiraled, careening down toward the river. Mulan clung to his remaining wing, trying to steer him toward the cauldron so she could jump back onto the land. But he fought back, fixing them for the river and its waterfall. His tail whipped at her, trying to grab her so they'd both go down. She had no choice but to jump anyway. She knew she wouldn't make it. She could see Shang holding the pole, Shishi beside him, his arms outstretched to catch her. But even if she could make it to the land, the river was in her way. She would fall right into its stream, onto the crest of the waterfall, and then plummet down its cascading black waters. Shang saw this too. Teeth gritted. He bolted to his feet and leapt over the waterfall, extending the pole that extra length Mulan needed so she wouldn't fall. It happened so fast, Mulan slammed onto the pole, landing hard on her chest. The impact drew a gasp from her lungs. As soon as she caught her breath, she tried to wrap her arms around the pole and kick up her legs onto its support. "Hold on," Shang shouted. Her body slipped, but Mulan seized the pole again with her hands. Shang was floating above the waterfall. "Hold on," he shouted again. "I'm going to pull you in. The river beat at them. Shang, unused to his ghost abilities, wobbled. Mulan gasped at the pole, quaked, and her feet dipped into the river's icy waters. Below her, she saw Hugao still spinning in and out of the waterfall. It would be a long, long drop down. "Look at me, not Hugao," said Shang, his pale blue figure shimmering as he hovered over the river. "I've got you. Hang on." The wind fought them. They began to dip toward the river, and Mulan's stomach swooped. "Are you sure you know how to fly?" "I don't. Hang on." Mulan dangled off the pole. Dust spilled from its rocky surface. A sinking feeling lurched in her chest, and she started inching her hands across the center of the pole where it was stronger. "It's not going to hold me." "Almost there," Shang said, leaning his body toward the cauldron. "Hang on just a little longer." Mulan tried not to look up at the pole. She could feel it collapsing under her grip. Shang was so close to the cauldron, his cape brushed against its rocky bank. Just one more step, and Shishi could have pulled them to the ground. They would have been safe. Then the pole snapped in two. Mulan screamed. Chapter 25. She flailed, her fingers slipping through Shang's. He couldn't grab her. He was a spirit, little more than a shadow. A powerful rush of water surged behind her back. The river was ready to take her. He might not be able to touch her, but the Lady of Forgetfulness had said he could touch anything that belonged to Daiwu, like her sword. "Grab my sword," Mulan shouted. Just in time, Shang reached for the blade hanging at her side. "I've got you," he said, teeth clenched and jaw tight. Still clasping the sword, he hauled her up onto her arms folded over the cauldron's rocky shoulder. Mulan rolled onto the dome, pressed her hand against the edge of the cliff, and looked down. At the very bottom of the waterfall, trapped within the river's black waters, was Hugao, smoke cascading over the demon's face as he struggled against the crashing waves. Then he was gone, washed away. She let out a sigh of relief. That was close. A Of all the foolish things to do, said Shang, shaking his head, you nearly got yourself killed. Mulan grinned. Couldn't let Hugao throw you into the bottom of Daiwu. Well, it worked. You defeated him. We both did. She inhaled to slow her heartbeat. Her grin softened into a smile. And you flew just now. I don't know how I did it, Shang stammered. I was worried about you. When I saw you about to fall into the river, I jumped. You could have fallen into the river yourself. It was worth the risk. You're important. Shang flinched, realizing he had said something he hadn't meant to. He cleared his throat, shuffling his feet uncomfortably. I mean, you're one of my soldiers. You did the same for me just now. Thank you. You're welcome. Mulan couldn't help it. Her smile widened at how uncomfortable Shang looked. Something about the way he had said she was important melted her inside. Are you all right? He asked. My pride is battered, Shishi answered her. The lion huffed, untangling his burnt mane with displeasure, but I'm intact. Shang returned her sword to her. You're hurt, he said, gesturing at Mulan's bruises. Worry about me later, she said, gathering her breath. Look. She pointed at the sky. Now that Hugao had been defeated, the world around them brightened. The streaks of crimson above the clouds faded, and the sky turned blue as the clearest summer day. Even the smoke cleared, and the hissing from the craters and chimney rocks became silent. At least there was no fire demon guarding the pillar. The moon shone on its dark stones, the slanted light hitting upon a metal placard posted at the base of the tower. Mulan and her friends approached it warily. To Yudu, Shang read, the city of the dead. He paused. Is that where the ghosts live before they ascend to heaven? Most of them, she replied. Most? The citizens in Yudu are mostly there because they don't deserve the torture chambers of Daiwu and also don't deserve heaven quite yet. But some ghosts never make it to Yudu. The very good ones, Shishi replied, and the very bad ones. Shang said nothing, but his brow was tense, deep in contemplation. He must be worried we won't make it, Mulan thought. We wasted too much time fighting Hugao. She jumped to her feet, ignoring the pain bubbling in her side and arm. Come on, she said. You can't both be that eager to stay on this level. I'd be faster if you weren't in my way, Shishi said, harumphing as he navigated the narrow step. Need I remind you I have 4 legs compared to your 2? He tailed her, bounding up the 3 steps at a time. She pressed a hand against the pillar's wall, using it to steady herself as she climbed the spiraling steps. She wiped her dusty fingers on her pants and glanced back at Shang. The captain followed, easily keeping up. But unlike Shishi, who huffed and grumbled all the way up, Shang was quiet. Often he looked up at the blackening moon. Mulan followed his gaze to the sky. Something glimmered just above the pillar, catching the fading light of the moon and reflecting it onto the sky. At least she thought it might be a star, but Daiwu had no stars. Could it be a mirror, she wondered? She had seen something like that at the Bridge of Helplessness, but she hadn't thought much of it then, and she didn't think much of it now. After all, what could a mirror possibly have to do with their journey to the gates of Daiwu?
Chapter 26. Mulan was starting to get used to the stark scenery changes that happened whenever they passed through one of King Yama's special portals. But when she pushed open the door, she wasn't prepared to arrive inside a rather peaceful and quiet temple. Golden-eyed dragons swirled around the columns, and round yellow lanterns swung from the tiered tiled roofs. In the center of the temple was an enormous gold statue of King Yama. Yama's pupils alone were bigger than cabbages, and his beard glistened, clearly newly polished. But its size and opulence weren't what struck Mulan as strange. I've never seen King Yama smile, Shishi muttered, frowning at the grinning statue and echoing her thoughts. I'm guessing this statue was sculpted before the gods tasked him with reigning over the underworld. Where was he before? Legends say he was a great scholar, Shishi replied, one who was just and fair and had a brilliant mind for bookkeeping. So the 8 immortals put him here to keep records of the underworld for all eternity. Mulan felt a pang of sympathy for Yama. That was no easy task. No wonder he's always scowling. Indeed. Surrounding Yama's statue were countless sticks of incense, bowls of oranges, and cups of rice wine, all made an offering. And on the wall were hundreds of round bronze King Yama medallions. That's a sign, Mulan said, striding up to the wall. These medallions are on every one of the doors we've crossed. Or they could simply be a tribute to King Yama, Shishi replied, shaking his fur clean of ash. I doubt we'd find the portal so easily. Maybe he was right. Hanging from each of the medallions was a little metal placard, not too different from the ones they had been nailed on King Yama's doors, except delicate red tassels dangled from these placards, which looked much like the wish cards she'd seen in temples back in her village. Mulan reached for one of them. Please let me reunite with my mother in heaven. I beg you, King Yama, please do not send my brother to the cauldron. I pray you take care of my family, King Yama. Let my sons and daughters live to a ripe old age. Mulan set down the placards, moved. That's what it says, right? Mulan set down the placards, moved. They were wishes made by the ghost living in Yudu. She caught Shang looking at the wishes too. He skimmed through them one by one, as if he were looking for one he'd recognize. The lion frowned, coming across his reflection in one of the grayish puddles beside the large water gourds. Shishi glared at Yama's statue. I swear I can hear him laughing at me. Mulan listened. She didn't hear a rumble, but it wasn't from she did hear a rumble, but it wasn't from the statue. I think that's just the noise coming from the outside. She wandered to the front of the room, past the open door. The sky was the darkest blue, but it was bright as the sky she had seen on the Bridge of Helplessness. Stars wove across its canvas so that Mulan could almost make out the celestial tigers, birds, tortoises, and dragons she had read about as a child. To her surprise, she saw Shang leaning against the wall. He was staring at the moon again. Shang? You keep looking at the moon. It looks different here, he replied. Bigger, brighter, but more shadows. He raised his chin to the eastern part of the sky. Is that the bridge you crossed into Diyu? The Bridge of Helplessness, Mulan named it, recognizing the stone bridge winding through the clouds. Maybe the exit wasn't in the temple after all. She hurried down the stairs into the city. The bridge is on the 100th level. If we can see it from here, then there must be a way to it. Finally, Shishi huffed after them. I could use some fresh air. Where to? Mulan halted at the street, unsure of the answer herself. Follow the moon, Ren had said. But here in Yudu, the moon shone everywhere. And as she soon noticed, every door in the city had King Yama's face on it. Great, she thought. She hiked up her shoulders, refusing to give up hope. We ask, she said. There has to be someone here who knows the way. The problem was there were too many people to ask. The city stretched as far as she could see. Yudu was certainly colorful, with its bright kites and blue-tiled roofs and sun-shaped lanterns. Peddlers lined the dirt-paved streets, and wagons full of cucumbers and fish and oranges trotted to and fro, jostling against push carts and rickshaws and ghosts carrying buckets of flour or water. Pig-faced demons butchered chickens and goats. Ghosts played mahjong on the roofs, and a trio of wiry bearded ghosts rolled dumplings in the corner to sell. We don't have enough time to interrogate every ghost and demon, Shishi said. The sun will rise soon in the real world. The moon is already... I know, Mulan said, glancing at the sky. Only a sliver of the moon remained. The rest was covered in shadow. Give me a minute to think. If this is the last level before the gates, getting out of here must be all anyone thinks about. Someone has to know. Mulan went up to the first ghost she saw, a man carrying a basket of carrots. Excuse me, sir, do you know how to get to... Watch where you're standing, he spat. You're in everyone's way. Mulan frowned, but she bowed her head. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a path to the 100th level. Another ghost overheard their conversation and smirked. Aren't we all, she said. You'll get there when King Yama decides you're ready. According to their wager, she would never. That would be never. That's the only way, Mulan pressed. What about the bridge? The ghost didn't bother looking up at the sky. What about it? There's no door. The ghost woman shrugged. The Chamber of Mirrors is rumored to be on this level. The Chamber of Mirrors? Cut in another ghost. Mulan's conversation was drawing a small but eager crowd of eavesdroppers. Even if it were on this level, why would you want to take its test? Better to wait, agreed the ghost carrying the carrots. I heard if you don't pass the test, King Yama traps you in the mirror forever. Where is it? Mulan asked. If I were to guess, it'd be near the courtyard of worldly justice. The ghost woman pointed north toward the towering pagodas and pavilions peeking out from behind the squat city buildings. But I'd think twice before looking for it if I were you. No one leaves the Chamber of Mirrors, one of the ghosts said darkly. You should wait. Your turn will be called. After all, there's no rush. Another ghost threw her a narrow look. That was her cue to leave. The Chamber of Mirrors, Mulan repeated. Thank you. She dipped out of the crowd and regrouped with Shang and Shishi, who had been waiting for her by the fruit stalls. She was about to ask Shang if he could fly up to the roof to get a view of the Chamber of Mirrors, but noticed his attention was elsewhere. A dull ache rose in her throat. They defeated Hugui, and they had only one level to go before they reached the gates. Yet ever since they had left the cauldron, Shang hadn't been himself. Yes, he wasn't that type of man to wear his emotions on his sleeve, but usually when he was pensive, it was because it was considering strategy or analyzing weaknesses to help him win a battle. Now that most of the battles had been fought, why did he act like he overlooked something important? Worried, Mulan went up to him. Shang, you're back, interrupted Shishi, oblivious to whatever was going on in the captain's mind. What did you find out? Mulan dropped her hand to the side. We need to find the Chamber of Mirrors. Any idea where? One of the ghosts said we should start in the courtyard of worldly justice. Shishi nodded and took the lead down the bustling street. Mulan walked beside Shang. What's the matter? She asked quietly. Shang pursed his lips. Nothing. Are you worried we won't make it out in time? She said, sidestepping a crowd of merchant ghosts. We will. That's not it. His eyes flickered, and Mulan glanced back to see what had caught Shang's attention. An elderly ghost with a trimmed beard and a red cape, just like General Lee's. Now Mulan understood. It's your father, isn't it? You think he might be here? No, Shang said. You told me that he was hiding from King Yama before he went to heaven, and I believe you. What? I just hoped I might see him before we left Diyu. His confession struck a chord of emotion in her, so that was what had been on his mind. Sorrow pinched her heart. They'd been in such a hurry to leave Diyu, it hadn't even occurred to her that Shang might want to see his father. And now that they were almost out, it must have been difficult for him to leave his father behind without saying goodbye. We could look for him. There isn't time. Yudu is too vast. Besides, my father may already be in heaven. She swallowed, not knowing how to comfort him. In front of them, she started to slow down. She could tell from his raised ears that he was listening. Tell me about your father, Shang, she said. We only spoke briefly. Shang hesitated. Growing up, I hardly ever saw him. And when I did, I was always so afraid that I would do something wrong or not live up to his expectations. He drew a deep breath. I wish I could have spent more time with him. He was always away on duty. I suppose I wanted to be a soldier so I could see him more, so I could make him proud of me, but now I'll never have that chance. Shishi stopped walking. Your father is proud of you, the lion said somberly. He was your age when I came to him as a guardian. He was stubborn just like you, fearless just like you. How we fought. Your father rarely listened to me, but he was a man of integrity and grit and pride. His death has been difficult on me too. There is so much of your father in you, Li Shang. Every time I look at you, I see him, and that will ease the pain of losing him a little each day. A glow flickered in Shang's eyes. Mulan could tell he was deeply moved, but fighting not to show it. She touched his arm. Even though he couldn't feel it, she wanted him to know that she was there for him, too. Thank you, Shang said quietly. Thank you both. According to the street signs, they had stopped a few blocks from the courtyard of worldly justice. Shishi started moving again, but Shang pointed at a ghost gambling on one of the sloping rooftops. Isn't that your ancestor, Mulan? Sure enough, it was. Although Ren now donned a straw hat covering his bald scalp, she recognized his thin silhouette in religious robes. Ren, Mulan called. Cousin Ren? Her ancestor's eyes widened when he saw her. Mumbling something to his friends, he stuffed his gambling tiles into his pocket and opened a fan to hide his face. Ren, I know that's you. Mulan jumped onto one of the wooden beams supporting the house Ren and his friends were on and started to climb. Seeing her approach, Ren panicked and started to flee to the nearest roof. But Mulan was too quick. She saw he'd left his cane behind, and she used it to trip him. Ayah! He cried. Sheepishly, her ancestor floated down from the roof. Why, Cousin Ping, what a surprise to see you here. Shang grabbed Ren by the collar and lifted him. I thought you said the 97th level was the highest one you could go to. Ren mustered a nervous chuckle. To be fair, Captain, it was Li Wei who said that. That wasn't good enough for Shang. You lied to us. Well, you see, Captain, it's quite a long story. Ren's hands went to his neck as Shang tightened his hold on the collar. And rather difficult to tell since I'm choking. Mulan put her hands on her hips. Let him go, Shang. Shang dropped Ren. The ghost again tried to flee, but Shang stepped on his robe. Save your breath, said the captain, unless you really think you can outrun me. Point taken. Ren dusted off his robe and straightened his collar. But now he had to face Mulan. Anger simmered inside her as she remembered how much danger Ren had put them in by not warning them about the cauldron and even insisting that it was off their path. They might not have made it out in time, and worse yet, they could have been killed. She crossed her arms. What kind of monk are you, Ren, you to lie to us? Honestly, Cousin Ping, Ren stammered, I didn't think you'd find me up here. He tried to collect himself. You see, I have an unfortunate gambling habit, and I owe Zhao a lot over there, a good sum. Mulan looked up and saw Zhao, the ghost with the glasses from the Bridge of Helplessness. His mouth slid into a crooked grin, and he waved. Many of the ghosts started to bet on how far you'd get through Diyu before being killed. Ren rolled up his sleeves, and I made a wager with Zhao on whether or not you'd beat Hugui. Seeing Shang's glare, he cleared his throat nervously. I bet you would, of course. Ghosts have a habit of gambling, you see. Helps pass the time. But I couldn't leave this place if I have any outstanding debts. No wonder Zhao and so many other ghosts had tried to thwart them. It wasn't about being angry at all. It was about winning bets. Let me guess, Mulan said, passing him back his cane. Zhao also bet that we wouldn't make it to the top. And he said that if you misled us, he'd forgive your debts. I didn't mislead you. Mulan crossed her arms. You purposefully sent us to the cauldron where there could have been another way. It wasn't purposeful, Ren insisted, leaning on his cane. It wasn't purposeful, Ren insisted, leaning on his cane. He took off his hat and pressed it against his chest. I did warn you that you'd have to cross a few unsavory chambers. You didn't warn us about Hugui, said Shang through his teeth. Ren winced. I hoped you might bypass him. Bypass a fire demon, Shishi growled. You must be dreaming. It was the fastest way, Ren insisted, cowering under Shishi's and Shang's glares. The monk pressed his hands together and composed himself. Besides, I had faith that you would defeat him. Shishi harumphed. Did you now? Ren held his hat as a shield. Cousin Ping, he appealed. You are so clever after all. Most everyone is quite happy that you vanquished him. It'll make traveling around Diyu so much easier. So now she's a hero thanks to you, Shishi cried. You could have gotten us killed. She, Ren repeated. Mulan sighed. Best to come clean to her ancestor. I am Fa Mulan. I made up the name Ping so no one would become suspicious when I took my Baba's place in the army. Ren drew a sharp breath. So you lied to your ancestors. Sounds familiar. She lied to do a good deed, said Shang sharply, not so she could pay off her gambling debts. You two aren't the same, not at all. Mulan let her hands drop to her sides. Ren, we need your help. We need to get to the 100th level. Do you know the way? I'm afraid I don't, Ren said, putting his hat back on. Truly. You see, this is where the ghosts wait until they ascend to heaven or return to earth. You only go up when King Yama says you can. We don't have time to wait, Shishi barked. Mulan was calmer. One of the ghosts mentioned something about the Chamber of Mirrors. Ren made a face. You want to go there? You know where it is? Everyone does. It's in the West Pearl Quarter. Ren must have seen the hope spark in her eyes, for he quickly added. But don't get too excited. Legend has it that anyone who goes inside never comes out again. It's worth a try. Can you take us there? It's a little ways away. I can show you. If you would be so kind as to stop stepping on my robe, Captain Li Shang. Shang glared at him and lifted his foot. Ren gulped, then started off with a nod. For a ghost with a cane, he moved quickly. He threaded the marketplace deeper into Yudu until they reached the cobblestone path surrounded by grand gold-tiled pagodas. A line of ghosts curled outside the tallest building. What are they in line for? Mulan said, half running and half walking to keep up. That's the Hall of Justice, replied Ren, gesturing at the tallest pagoda, which had a large gong swinging in the middle of its courtyard. They're waiting for Yama to call them to heaven. At Mulan's side, Shang looked intently at the line, but there was no sign of General Lee. Ren made a sharp right into an alleyway and then crossed across another square and up 7 steps until they arrived at an antique store with a tattered red-brown awning. The Chamber of Mirrors, Shishi read on the store's door. This is a shop? I warned you it was just a legend, Ren replied. Now let's go before the shopkeeper sees us. And Ren never finished his sentence. The shopkeeper, an elderly man wearing a black scholar's hat, appeared at the door. What are you hooligans doing, loitering in front of my store? Can't you see we're closed? We are looking for a way out of Diyu, Mulan said. I was hoping you could help. The shopkeeper tilted his glasses up, his nose and cocked his head at Mulan. Help and mortals are not permitted in Yudu. I'm afraid I'll have to sound the alarm. No, don't, Ren cried, throwing himself onto the door to keep the shopkeeper from reaching the bell inside. Zen, this is a special case. She's my relation. At the side of Ren, the shopkeeper stepped fully outside. To Mulan's surprise, most of his body was covered with a short brown fur like a monkey. He even had a tail. Fa Ren, said Zen, the shopkeeper, with a click of his tongue. So after 79 years, you finally decide to come back and pay your debts. You owe me 8 gold coins. That's not why I'm here, Ren said, but I'll have the money soon. Will you now? Zen glared at the 3 of them, focusing especially on Shishi. There is no exit anywhere on this level. Now go away before I call the guards. Zen spun around to re-enter his shop, but Mulan caught the door before he closed it. This is the Chamber of Mirrors, isn't it? All the ghosts of the marketplace said the way to Diyu is through here. The way out of Diyu is through here. Why, all of the impertinent, Zen growled at her, but Mulan wouldn't let go of the door. Everyone gets out of Diyu the same way. You die, you do your time, and then you wait by the Hall of Justice for King Yama to call your name. I see, Shang said, tilting his head to the side thoughtfully. It is quite strange that a scholar should be in charge of an antique store. Yes, agreed Shishi. I would have thought a man of such impeccable learning would have been more favored by King Yama. You can't earn one of those official hats unless you are brilliant. Maybe he did something to anger King Yama, Shang suggested. Otherwise, he wouldn't be working in this empty antique store. Look, there aren't even any customers. It's not just an antique store, Zen pursed his lips, and it became clear he had said too much. Go away, the store is closed. Look, Zen, entreated Ren. Don't punish the girl because of me. You said she's your relation, Zen glared at Ren. Given your reputation, the knowledge doesn't instill much confidence in me. Just hear her out. I don't need to, Zen said sharply. She's not going to pass the Chamber of Mirrors. How do you know if you don't give me a chance, interrupted Mulan. Please, if we can't leave Diyu, Captain Li Shang will die, and she will be trapped here forever, Shang added, as a demon. Mulan watched Zen make a face. The possibility of anyone turning into a demon seemed to strike a chord in him. She straightened, leveling her gaze at him. So I ask you, is the Chamber of Mirrors the way out of Diyu? Zen tapped his fingers on the end of his tail. I've heard about your story, soldier. You and your friends battled many demons to get here, even defeated Hu Wei. But in the Chamber of Mirrors, you only battle with the demons within. He poked her in the arm. Very few have come out alive, least of all victorious. A chill rippled down Mulan's spine. A battle against herself? How could that even be possible? I want to go in, she said, determined. Zen peered at her. She stared back, unwilling to give up. Interesting. Finally, the storekeeper let out a sound that was somewhere between a sigh and a laugh. Fine, I'll let you inside. But be warned, the chamber was constructed with powerful magic. It will only let you out when it deems you are ready. Mulan nodded and Zen widened the door behind him, a notch so he could slip inside. Only she can pass, Zen said, blocking Shang and Shishi from entering. I'm going with her, insisted Shang. Zen shook his head. Apologies, Captain, but these are the rules. There's an inn down the street that makes quite passable soup dumplings and serves spirits as well as guardians. You'll have a while to stay, I understand. It'll be fine, Mulan reassured him. I don't like this, said Shang. What if it's a trick? It isn't. No weapons, Zen said brusquely. Gesturing at the sword hanging at her side, she swallowed and untied her sword, placing it in Zen's waiting hand. You should say your goodbyes, he said, unsmilingly. Mulan frowned and faced Shishi, Ren, and Shang. The captain's teeth were gritted and his fists clenched. I'll see you soon, she said, her gaze lingering a touch longer on Shang. I hope. Without another word, Mulan slid open the wooden door, and went inside. Her heart hammering, she entered the Chamber of Mirrors. Faint bursts of light flickered above her, dancing in a soft wave, like those lights she had that she had seen on the Bridge of Helplessness. As soon as she reached up to try to touch the lights, the door thudded behind her and it locked with a click. She whirled around. Zen was gone. So was the door she had just entered, and the lights that had welcomed her into the chamber vanished, plunging her deep into darkness. She was trapped. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
There you go.
There you go. Well,
Interesting.
we're getting there. Let me see. We are 81%, but that's with the extra stuff
Yeah,
at the end.
we only have about 7 or 8 chapters left.
Yep.
We have
Welcome in Jennifer Crusoe and Mama David Burnfield.
a little more than 75 pages left.
Good grief.
Probably 2 more nights.
2 more nights, probably. Yeah. At this rate.
We're gonna be at 27, right? I went.
Yes, 27 is where we pick up.
Okay.
So
There you go.
sweet. I like this one. I'll tell you, I was having a little trouble, and I don't know if maybe it's Streamer Deborah. Welcome in. Good to see you. I don't know if it's because of me reading and my dyslexia or what, but I was having a little trouble envisioning some of what I was reading tonight. Might have just been me. But otherwise, I've really enjoyed this book. I think it's done well painting pictures and what.
Yep, it is pretty good. It's by a different author too that we're used to. So,
Yeah.
and actually, starting here going forward, several of them are going to start just being new artists every time. So,
So looking forward to that. Liking that. Let me go here and let's pull up the due to popular demand. This is your Ironheart trailer that dropped
woo!
yesterday. Here we go.
My stepdad used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together. Then you can see what it's really made of.
You should take your dad's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Here goes nothing. If I'm gonna protect people, I gotta start thinking outside the box.
Out of all the things you could have built, with that big brain of yours, why this?
Because I have to.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Riri, time to wake up.
Love,
What are you?
your greatest creation yet.
Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
I still think it's going to be good. It's only 6 episodes.
Thankfully. It's only 6 episodes, and you get the first 3 the first night, which means half of the season is done the first night.
Yep. I prefer they just drop the whole thing, but
They should drop it and walk away.
I'm going to I'm going to wait till it all comes out so I can binge watch it.
Matt Simba 2, welcome in, Disneyland fan. Hello, hello.
Hello?
They probably filmed this down the street from Wendy's. Probably.
I
had no problems with it yet. We'll see.
Yeah. There you go. That's your exhilarating look at that. There was another trailer. All right, we're gonna watch this. This I keep seeing popped up and all the great things about this. I'm not sure what exactly this is going to be. But anyway, here you go. This is The Life of Chuck.
The universe is large and it contains multitudes, but it also contains me. And in this moment, I am wonderful.
So that's obviously Stephen King. We're not meant to understand what's going to happen, but
Yeah.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really good. But
That one looks
interesting.
interesting.
I did hear the echo again too. As soon as you played it, I was laughing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I know you said you thought you had that fixed. I was making sure you knew.
Yeah, it's because I'm not.
Fine.
Got to.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I've got to. Stop. Yeah, I got to earbud it. Let me do that now, cause here we go. Settings. I don't know why the heck this has changed, but all right, one last one for you.
Ooh, you can buy a bunch more. I don't care. I
This-
love.
Well, I'm waiting for. This is one that I find interesting, Steve. I kind of want to see this. And this isn't a normal movie that I would want to see.
Okay. Is it a horror flick?
Goofy Loves Disney. That's still Marguerite. No. This is a musical. Kiss of the Spider Woman.
Come and find me here, my
What's your favorite movie?
I don't have one.
I couldn't live without movies. One of them I'll never forget. Kiss with the Spider Woman.
I've some counsel I can give. You need but ask it. I'm so very glad to share this good advice. You've got to learn how not to be where you are. The more you face reality, the more you scar. So close your eyes and you'll become a movie star. Why must you stay where you are?
You have hundreds of movies. I have one.
And the moon grows dimmer at the tide's low ebb, and her black beach shimmer, and you're aching to move, but you're caught in the web of the spider woman in her velvet cape. You can run, you can scream, you can hide, but you cannot escape.
Very interesting. It's giving me like Chicago meets Evita vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I like whatever the Spider Woman part of it is, but the music sounded pretty good, and I mean, I'll probably watch it.
Hey, Tina.
Hey.
I think it's interesting. I'm kind of interested in that one. Look, all the friends are popping in.
Still putting makeup on.
Oh, damn it! Just clean my brush and my drink.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's acrylic. You can drink it. It's fine, Angie.
This inside here.
It's fine. You can drink it. It's acrylic.
Well, I was dumbfounded by how awful that movie looked. It
What?
distracted me. Oh my god, that looked terrible.
Amy at JC Magic, welcome in. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
See, at least it's different than everything else.
Yeah.
That was that was yeah, to me it was Les Mis meets Moulin Rouge meets Chicago. That was like a Mod Podge.
It looks good.
Did the trailer even basically tell you what it's about? Like, could you tell what it could potentially be about?
I think it's about the two guys that are in prison, and they use mute movies as their escape, but they mishmash the same actress in different movies or something. That's the only thing I can.
That's kind of what I gathered too.
Okay.
You know, I didn't even think about this, but when we boo Angie, it almost sounds like Bushanji. That's not how she got her nickname, but it fits twice.
Double entendre.
I know. We'll see how good it looks. Jennifer Lopez is amazing as a singer. I'm not saying I like her or anything like that, but she can sing. And Diego Luna, I mean, I love that dude. So he's Andor, for those of you that don't know who he is.
That's where he's
What's that?
He was great in Rogue One, and then
Yep, that too.
I don't know that I've ever seen him in anything else, to be honest. Though
He was
I'm sure
in.
he's been in other stuff. But.
He was in something between the movies, and I can't remember what it was. Let me look real quick. Between Andor and Rogue One. Oh, he's 45. He didn't look 45. There he is. All right, Andor, Spider-Woman.
I haven't started it yet, Disneyland fam. I I need to.
Is all well.
Yep. Clean it out. That's so annoying.
He was in that Flatliners movie.
Oh, yeah, never watched it.
Before all this, he was the Book of Life. He played the voice of Manolo, though he wasn't in it.
No.
Oh, he was in Elysium with Matt Damon. Do you ever see that? I don't
Yes.
remember him. I don't remember. He played Julio. I got to go back and see that movie again.
Stephen K. Good evening.
Hello.
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
I did like Elysium. That was part of the whole District 9 type.
Yep. I got that whole packet.
That whole.
They weren't connected though, right?
They were, though they were kind of supposedly like loosely connected, but not directly connected.
I couldn't never. I watched them all. I could not connect any of them together. So
Yeah.
was there 3 of them? Right? It was District 9, Elysium, and
Elysium, and then there was another one that was supposed to be more of a direct continuation of District 9.
mine came in a hard metal case.
Yeah.
I have
Steel
all-
case.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I've heard that Disneyland fan that the end of it is better. That's where it really picks up.
The end of what is better?
So. Angie, how was your day?
It was good.
Good.
Did a Pilates class and I'm already sore, so that'll be fun tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you do the splits when they told you to squat? I don't know. You confused your drink for a paintbrush washer. I didn't know if you maybe.
Stop it.
Tina, did you have a good day?
Yeah, it was an okay day.
Still 900 degrees up there?
Today was about 75. We had thunderstorms, and then the sun came out. It was really pretty, but the ground was all wet, and the leaves were dripping and just glistening. It was really pretty. But
Did you take pictures?
I didn't. You know, I was doing housework all day, and then I was cooking, and then I did a workout, went for a walk, and then just came home and hopped in the shower. I didn't look in any frame of mind to stand outside and take pictures. I should have, though, because it would have been really pretty. My mindset wasn't there.
I have an update before we jump into the game. I have an update on the snacks that I tried last night.
Yes.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. This week is Bible school at church, and Mom's going every day to help at church to do meals for the kids every night. And I told her, I said, please take those chips. They're terrible. Take those chips and let people try them. So she took 2 bags of them today. She took the sweet corn and the seaweed ones, the turtle chips. She took those 2 bags today. And I went in earlier and I was like, did you take any of the chips today? She was like, yes, let me tell you. She said they loved them.
Really?
She said they almost ate. She said they ate all of the sweet corn ones, and one of the ladies loved the seaweed ones. They ate half the bag, and I sent the other half of the bag home with her. She said, "Thank you so much. This will be my nighttime snack. Thank you, thank you, thank you." So
There you go.
Nice.
there you go.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
There you go.
Mhm.
So I told her tomorrow she could take the truffle ones, which are the truly terrible ones, the flaming lime ones, and those shrimp chips, shrimp snack.
She can take them all. Did you like anything yesterday?
Yes, I liked the cookies.
Yeah.
And the Kit
Not the
Kats.
kids' ones.
And the cinnamon roll bites that I got from IKEA. Those were really.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I know that noise.
Are we playing?
It's a
For
sweet
real?
sound.
No,
It'll
he's
be
just-
day 64.
He's just
I don't know
teasing.
where Jerf is.
What if we just like hang out until he maybe gets here or something?
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about him.
I don't want to play.
You don't want to play?
Oh,
He's getting burned out too.
Okay, where is Angie and what have you done with her? There's a pod person on our screen.
this game is just, I don't know. It's like never ending. I just want to see what's in that bleeding coffin thing that we bought.
Well, after reading about the mirror room tonight in the book,
I
I want to
thought
throw
that-
down the mirror room.
Yeah. I was like, not another chamber of mirrors. Oh no.
I need to figure out the stupid chamber of mirrors.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yep. Well, I guess we could do something else.
It's your stream. Do what you want. I'm painting.
Mhm.
I don't know.
You do have plenty of light.
A lot of, yeah.
Chris,
Thank you, Angela. That's what I just said.
Yep.
no, I actually enjoyed the break, to be honest.
Well, here was my thought. I was
Yeah,
I was
I was
planning
just
on
saying, you can play.
I was planning on playing tonight and not playing tomorrow night because when we go live after this and that, it's kind of hard for us to play it after this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shorter. It's a later start, and I thought we would chill and do Lego tomorrow night. So I thought we would play tonight and then do Lego tomorrow. But that was just me. So,
Okay.
I'm just here to chill regardless. I don't care what you do.
So,
But you are missing Linda and Jerf.
well, Linda told me. Linda.
She's not coming?
The past 2 times I've sent her the link, she said tomorrow she'll love me tomorrow, but
Linda, get your brochure.
she's always a day away.
You have to
Oh.
learn your it's not Italian. What was it?
It was German.
German. Yeah.
She says she's a terrible player and Tony has a 5 a.m. flight.
Oh, okay.
You're half right.
You're not a terrible player.
You're half right, Linda.
Yeah.
She has to study up on her Italian brochure,
The one
Italian.
that's written in German.
the one that's written in German. Yes, but
That
it's
was a-
all about Italian.
That was a
Main
good
Street
find.
Nick, welcome in, Nick. See you.
That was a good find the other night.
It was.
You found that.
I know she was holding up saying she was reading Italian. I was like, those are German words.
That's German. That's not Italian.
It's exactly why you're failing your Italian class.
I do need to study, she says. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to throw day 64. Y'all can work on your projects.
No, give me
And
a
I'm
second.
gonna
I
see what
turn my
happens.
light off. Hold on.
Oh, you're good. Keep painting.
You can multitask, can't you?
You can multitask. It's all good.
Chris, you gave a look. I know what that means.
No, my look was perfectly. What look did I give?
I've been multitasking for the last, I don't know.
He's been
2 days.
multitasking while he was reading the book, for goodness sake.
that I was not. I was actually paying attention. But
Oh, I forgot. We had the freezer yesterday. Okay.
We have 273 coins. We have 23 gems. And we have changed our power. We can now pick our color.
let's
Yay.
get let's get that yellow. I'd say go for one of the big shops and buy something big.
Yeah, maybe we can buy the blue tint.
All right.
Or at
So
least
we're
the blue
going.
bird.
Are we going?
Ooh, we could go. Yeah, we could go into deer mode.
Do we want to throw the outside room first, or do we want to go ahead and pick gold here? Because if we pick gold here, we're going to for sure have the trading post as our option out there.
Let's wait until we pick outside then.
Just in case we get the classroom as an option out here.
Mm-hmm.
Or the tomb. That's where the coffin is, right?
Nope, that's in the shrine.
Just kidding. The shrine.
Root cellar,
Oh.
hovel, tool
Oh,
shed. We made last night, Steve. We made our jackhammer again.
We
We
did.
coat checked it.
I didn't know you lost it.
We lost it. We didn't coat check it one night.
He's such a dedicated player.
He was so upset after the stream.
Me? Oh, Chris.
Yes.
So, do we want to do root cellar or do we want to do tool shed?
Yes.
Root cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Root cellar. We have 5 diggy spots.
Noted.
Steve, did you ever beat box 2?
I'm about halfway through it. It's at Mike's house. I was just there Sunday to pick it up, and because I had to get some other things, and I still left it there. It's so engaging.
There you go. Get it.
Go check.
I gotta get back over there to grab it. I'm assuming that was Stephen K.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, we need to pick.
Ooh.
Well, we don't want to pick green rooms. We want to pick gold rooms, right?
If you want to get the big, I would do it so you get the big shop.
We have the money.
I'm just here for the entertainment value.
Shop rooms it is. Going across. Mount Holly gift shop.
Yep.
Spare terrace.
Is that what we wanted? The
Although
gift shop?
the Spare Terrace also would not be bad because you can get all.
Spare terrace, yeah.
But you have
Oh,
20.
yeah.
But you have 23 gems.
Yeah, but can't we turn those gems into coins with the laundry room?
You can swap a few things.
we
in
get
the
too
laundry
many.
room. 23 extra coins isn't going to make a big deal. But if you turn something into keys, that might help.
Well,
But you also then you have to trade it all, so you'll be losing all of your gold.
Tio Samigo, welcome in. Night, Jennifer Crusoe.
Good night, Jennifer.
I think we'll get these two options again. I'm leaning towards spare terrace here.
yeah, I agree.
What do you think, Angie?
I think gift shop. Get the swim bird.
Okay. I think we'll get these two options again. I'm leaning towards this one. Going north,
Oh,
chapel, library, gymnasium. We'll go chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, how's your dad doing?
As far as I know, really good. He had a checkup, and they said they were pleased with his progress. So, thank you.
It's a good thing.
Library and get our book.
Hmm.
What did we rent? The ruins?
Room.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody remember what we needed?
No.
Wonderful.
Just take pictures of everything. Wait, this is the book. Hold on. This is the book that we thought.
Oh, the macaroni sigil.
Nope. Nope. Some
Is that
other
the
notes.
official name?
It's the word X page Y thing. Hold on.
That word is in word.
Wendy says Green Book, page 13, word 10. Is that one of the things we're looking for?
I believe so.
And Realm and Ruin is what color? Purple?
It should be green.
Oh, okay. So page 13, word 10 then.
Yes.
1,
If this is the green book.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10 is scorched.
Turn scorched sundial. We have to make the freaking glass burner.
Yep.
Or the. Oh, wait, we don't have the armory anymore.
Oh god, just the friggin' armory.
You need the armory again?
No, I don't think we do.
We could make the
Glass burner.
yeah.
Well, here's a person to help you out making your decisions.
Are we saved?
I don't know about that.
There he is.
Whoa!
Hi.
You're very green.
Hi.
Are you dressed in green for green rooms?
Yes.
Too
We
bad we
chose-
picked yellow.
We
It's
chose
yellow?
gold ones. Yeah.
Because we had the freezer, remember? We have so many coins. So we just found out that the
Oh.
second word in the clue
Oh.
of the page.
You got the book?
Yes. Turn scorched sundial. I didn't write down the last
What's the
word.
second word?
Scorched. So we have to make the glass burner.
Wendy said this was page 13, word 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Page 13,
You're
word
right.
10. I still didn't hear. Is it forged?
Scorched.
Scorched. Burn.
Scorched?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Scorched.
Go get your
Ears aren't
toothpicks
working
and
so
clean out
well.
your ears.
I was just gonna say that.
I missed-
Scorched.
The
Turn
scorched air and blazing sun. Scorched.
Scorched. Scorched.
What do we need for the glass burner? The battery pack, the metal detector, and what?
No, all you need
Magnifying
the glass is the metal detector and the battery pack.
For
No,
the burning thing?
fine glass and the
Yeah.
metal detector. Yeah.
Just
Only
two
two.
things?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Mountain Holly gift shop, showroom, or observatory.
The gift shop.
Gift shop.
No, not yet. You could do showroom because you could still go over from the chapel
Don't you want to buy stuff?
or whatever. Okay, gift shop.
Or the showroom.
But you just out of curiosity, you just set a clear objective to buy something from the gift shop.
Yeah, but it had an extra. That's the only thing we
There
can
it is.
buy.
So we
Or in
can't,
addition to the master bedroom. Do it.
what's this blue tents? Why can't we buy it?
I think it's a future thing.
Bluetooth.
A permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only
Oh.
be purchased after you
That's
have
why.
proven your merit as a scout by obtaining
Oh.
8 trophies in your
Okay.
trophy room.
And what's the other
what-
one?
What's the
The rich
Georgie blocks?
Coming
Coming soon. Okay.
But that says console edition. We're not gonna get that, right?
You should definitely buy
I would
that.
say this is still something that we'll get. This is just
Mm-hmm.
not added to the game yet,
Get that
or not available for us.
as a plushie.
All right, are we unlocking dare mode?
Put it in the. It's gonna put it in the master bedroom, and then you decide when to unlock it.
Oh, what? Oh,
I
permanent additions.
I think it is. I don't know.
That's how it seems like it's worded.
Yeah.
Do we know what their mode is?
Harder.
Only one way to find out.
Only those brave enough dare try.
Purchased.
Haha.
Going to the center, we can do den, closet, or laundry room. Den.
Done.
Going north. Do conference room, parlor, or kennel.
Kennel. Wait, you wanted the conference room? What? Okay, why? Jeff, you can go up from the den. It's wasting a door. Oh,
Are you okay?
Jeff said this a minute ago when we got the showroom.
well, I mean,
Yeah, it's a great place for the kennel. Let's hear the dogs bark every time we.
Every time we jackhammer.
it's
Yeah.
cute. It's annoying to you, we know.
Are we going kennel or are we going?
Put the conference room.
No, put the kennel. I
No.
only need to put the kennel. Oh, you have the compass already.
Yes. It was in the spare terrace. Tina, which one do you think we should do?
Doesn't matter to me. Kennel's fine. I like the fact that it unlocks rooms where we dig. All the doors. That might come in handy.
Okay.
What does it unlock?
Rooms where we dig holes.
Oh. Did you choose the root cellar at the beginning?
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
I hear dogs.
Oh, so cute.
Two gyms. Two gyms.
Don't forget, I don't think you went outside and dug up your root cellar yet.
We haven't. I wrote it down.
Can.
Oh,
Brick.
So you bought that plushie, and we still have 163 coins.
Yep. West Wing Hall, garage, closet. West Wing Hall.
Yep.
Hey, diddly dee. Got a gym. The dogs didn't like it, but we did it. Closet, conference room, commissary.
Conference room. Go ahead, Jerf. What's your pick?
He's gonna switch it up now.
I would say conference room.
Conference room. I would agree. Angie, what do you think?
Commissary.
There you go.
Good pick. All right, going north, we can go pantry, parlor, or casino. We have 163 gold.
Oh no. Oh no, Jeff. We haven't even got to the showroom yet.
We could have. But
Oh. Did you just Angela me?
Oh.
You totally did.
totally.
You got anged.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, are we wagering 5, 20, or 100?
I'm on Team Jeff for this one.
Can't even watch.
I would say none of the above. I would say save it for the
Holy crap! I really am on Team Jeff on this one.
Wow.
I would say save it for
Hallway, courtyard, locksmith. Courtyard?
Warrior.
Yeah.
Chris, isn't there another really big gift shop too?
Yeah.
Showroom.
Mount Holly gift shop.
He's got that one.
Got the
Metal
metal detector.
Nice.
Wait, so we can make it now.
Need to magnify
Magnifying
glass.
glass.
Oh, that's right.
Got the secret garden key. Gems. Another gem. There is our conference room going north. Parlor, commissary, aquarium.
Aquarium probably has a lever.
Aquarium.
Good.
And it'll have a dig spot too. There it is. Dig spot.
Pair of dice.
Do those vines going up the sides freak anybody else out?
It reminds me of Stranger Things.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Creeps me the heck out.
I wonder.
Nothing else here.
No lever.
Going, let's go center. Workshop, locksmith, laundry room. We can redraw.
Workshop.
You should-
goes straight
Workshop. Workshop.
You should totally redraw. Joking.
across. Sabotage.
Before we step in there, let's go here. Nook, kitchen, showroom.
There's the show. But the kitchen goes. We need the kitchen for steps.
I would almost say kitchen here.
You get 54.
Really?
We're not always gonna have 54 though.
Both of those yellow rooms are going to redraw again.
Mm. We didn't draw the kitchen a couple times, and then we didn't get it again for the rest of the night last night.
Did you have yellow selected?
We didn't. We
No.
hadn't changed the chess piece.
The color is selected as yellow. They're going to pop a lot more.
True.
What do you say, Jeff?
I kind of like the showroom here.
Showroom?
Yeah.
Angie says showroom. Tina?
I'm game for whatever.
All right, we're
Seriously.
going showroom.
Whatever works.
179 coins.
What can we buy?
I want to see what you can buy.
We haven't been into the workshop yet. Y'all just remember that.
Okay.
The battery pack could be in there.
We can get the moon pendant.
What is that?
If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory.
Oh,
That's actually pretty good. It's only 20 coins.
that's a really good.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
You could only buy one item in this room. Can you?
Why
buy
is this so
multiple?
cheap?
No, I think we can buy all of these as long as
We
we
can
have
buy a
the
couple
coins.
of these.
But you'll lose them after the day, right?
The master key,
We don't check one of them. Yes.
the emerald bracelet, you do not pay the gem costs for any floor plan.
We have so many
For
gems.
any floor.
And the ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw.
I would
Pretty good.
go buy the pendant thingy and just see if you
Yeah.
can buy more than one thing.
Yeah.
'Cause when you buy it, you're technically wearing it, right?
Yeah.
So no matter what, you'll start tomorrow with 2 items that are in your inventory. That's kind of nice, regardless of what happens.
And if we have the moon pendant in our inventory, then we'll,
Does it pick it though, or do we get to pick it? That'll suck.
Good question.
We already bought it.
It looks like you can still buy the other thing too. The
buy other
bracelet.
Let me end the game and find out. Just kidding.
We actually don't need to.
the
You
master
could buy
key.
the bracelet, and you could buy the master key for the rest of this game.
We don't really need the bracelet though. We have enough gems.
Yeah, we have a lot
Why
of
waste the
gems.
money on
Well,
it?
that's true.
That one's more.
Tomorrow,
Rotate. That might be key too. Rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Says only first 3 though, right?
Yep.
I wonder.
Ooh.
How do you wear that though? It says while wearing this. Are you technically wearing it?
I
We're
think
wearing
you're
it right
technically
now.
wearing it while it's here.
As long as we have it in our possession, I think we're wearing it.
So
I'm
there's a
wondering if this lets us pick the 2 items or if this randomly picks.
I think it's going to randomly.
That's what
pick
I-
it, but it would be,
That's what I was saying.
kind of cool if it repicked it again.
No.
I think.
That's what I
when
was
you-
thinking. If we could pick the 2 items ourselves,
Always
then I would
pick
pick
one.
the moon pendant and another item, and that way
Every day.
we could carry it over each day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then you could check something in the co-check.
This
Yep.
is like
We
having
could
3 items
pick
in
our
the coat check,
jackhammer, and we could pick. I would say we should get like the master key, and
Yep.
that way we moon pendant and the master key, and or the emerald.
Yeah, do it.
And you know what? The emerald bracelet will come in handy for tomorrow if it's one of the items that gets saved.
Yeah, it just increases your chance of having a really cool item tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I think. What does the emerald bracelet do? With the gems?
0 gem cost.
You do not pay the gem costs of any floor plans.
I mean, that would be good for the future too. So either the key or that one would be good.
Well, the master key, we don't have to worry about having any more keys the rest of the game,
Opens
right?
all doors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much a no-brainer. But then we'll find a bunch of keys in every room.
I'd buy both of them just to see what it does.
Yeah.
See if you get a shot at it, or you get a random draw, you got a good chance of getting one of those tomorrow.
It's $190 for all 3. We can't buy all 3. We can buy 2.
Buy 2. We may be able to come back and buy the 3rd
Yeah, if we break the piggy bank.
if we break the piggy bank.
Ooh.
Wendy B's gonna have a heart attack. Do that.
I say let's buy the master key.
Or we go to the
And then-
casino, bet it all, bet 100, bet for 100 more coins.
Jeff.
No.
Let's buy the master key and the emerald bracelet.
Yep.
And let's try to get enough gold to come back and buy this one too.
I agree.
Okay, I'm on board.
All the shiny things.
There it is again. This is where I started to emotionally separate myself from this game whenever we lost the master key.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
All right.
It was totally worth it.
That was worth it.
It seems like forever ago.
It does.
Master key.
Oh god, these suck.
Yeah.
We
Oh, look
don't
at
have
that
two
gem.
rooms like that, so that's a dead end. This is
That
a
price
dead end.
Slice.
I say we redraw.
Sure.
Boiler room.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the clock tower.
Yeah,
Clock tower.
Done with that
Have
room.
you figured out the clock tower yet?
we
Oh.
did.
Yes.
Actually,
trust.
yeah. We can
Oh
still
my gosh, those poor dogs.
They're cartoon.
They never shut up, it seems like.
Gems.
Well, if you don't pick them up all the time, they'll learn.
Same viewpoint with kids, Jerf.
Same with the kids. Just let them
Yeah.
cry it,
cry it out. Cry it out,
cry
method.
it out.
Self-soothe.
Wow.
Dark room. Dark room gives us north and south. The other two do not.
We can try to go for the boiler room, right?
Yes, the boiler room would connect to the dark room.
You still have one dice, too.
Yeah.
Go
One
for it.
die.
Ooh, you want to waste it on that though?
There could be something good in the dark room.
Let's go dark room.
But you're not going to know.
Just look.
Because it's
The
dark.
lights are still on.
That's nice.
You'd think that would give you like more light than what it gives you.
You'd think it would keep the lights on.
Well, that too, yeah.
Going north. Security.
Security.
I just want you to start an experiment, that's all.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
Can't believe the time that I played this game, I never connected those because of the stupid, it was shadowed out.
Oh,
Missing lockpick kit. That may be in the
You don't need
workshop.
it.
We don't need it.
But it would still be nice to have in the inventory in case we get it tomorrow. Actually, that would probably hurt us because we've already got the master key. We really have it.
who are you painting tonight, Steve?
I'll send a picture to you. I can't show it on stream. It's for
Oh yeah,
it's for a surprise for somebody.
I'll see it.
Staff services. We can go back to requesting our running shoes now.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
What have you been requesting?
Shovel.
Shovels.
Oh, that's right. Because you lost your jacket.
Got to go check.
One lab.
Hope it's a good. Hope we get a good one this time.
Immediately, whenever you draft archived, each time you find trash while digging.
Ooh, 3 good ones.
Gain
What are your
one
other-
key for each 2 hallways. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. Add a letter to the mailroom.
Did you ever get the letters out of the mailroom?
We
We
did.
did. And it
Was
was
it
stuff
good?
we already knew, pretty much. These all
Was it-
suck.
Is it clues and hints?
They were clues to stuff we already knew, but it's proceeding. So the next ones may be stuff we don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
True.
I think
I do letters.
Mailroom.
we should do the last one. Each time you find
Trash.
some trash while digging, you gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die.
Really? Why?
Gives us one of each. Oh,
Doesn't give you one of each. It only
not
gives
one
you-
of each.
Randomly.
Yeah, never mind. But I mean,
I would vote letters because we're going to get the mailroom again in a day or two because our large package is coming.
Oh, that's right. Get a bunch of stuff with that.
Yeah. Digging and letters. It's what it should be.
okay.
Sorry, Jeff.
You got 33 gems. You don't need any keys. So the only thing that's going to benefit you with that one is the dice.
We could get a die.
We can also dig that up. We have the jackhammer.
True, too. All valid points.
All right. Going this way because that way is the antechamber. Furnace lab. I guess we're going lab here.
The lab will help carry the power, right?
It would.
From that letter that we got.
See if there's anything in.
I'll trade this.
Oh wait.
Looks like there's two of them.
Remind me what this is.
I have never seen this before. What is that?
Really?
So that is what we did that opened up the server room outside of the house.
Oh.
93?
Yep, 9 and 3.
What's the significance of that?
Yeah.
We got that from this. Doing these elements in the order. 1, 2, and 3 is spelled up. It's spelled out. Pro up 9, then 3. Up 9, then 3.
Oh,
and it turns
excellent.
panel.
Wendy, we're unfrozen because it's a new day.
Yes.
So the stuff we had in the freezer last night when we ended, we got today because we're unfrozen today.
Right.
Oh. Have you seen that before?
No, but I don't know what that means.
I took the Pythagorean. No, it's not the Pythagorean.
0, A, B, B1.
That couldn't be in sundial, right? No.
That's the same thing right there.
Periodic table.
Oh, there's.
Hey, Jeff, where are you streaming from on Thursday?
I have.
You should go to Disney Springs.
Is that it?
The hooligans will be there.
It's not the hooligan.
Huh?
It's command performance.
No, the hooligans will be at Disney Springs on Thursday.
The hooligans are performing, but it's just the four of them. It's just command.
Oh, she's not going to be there?
No, definitely not gonna do
There might be other people there too.
Nothing.
Poor dog.
So there's the lockpick kit. We don't want to pick that up, do we?
I would.
So it's gonna lessen your chance of what we get
Right.
today.
You could look at it in the fact that it would give you 2 opportunities to get something to unlock doors, but it just throws another item into the pot
We don't need to unlock anything.
for tomorrow.
Dormitory's a dead end. Kitchen goes north. Observatory goes north.
You better choose observatory before. Here. Linda.
Observatory. I'm good with that.
Speaking for Linda.
She's on delay.
Oh, we got a chest.
He's gonna yell at us in a minute.
Who is?
Linda.
We need the laundry room to trade in the keys.
We'll get a
Yeah,
line
wasn't
down
there a-
here, like 20
Did you
feet
guys
right
find
into this.
something hanging on the side of something that said something about throwing this observatory first?
Somebody said something about that, but I don't remember.
I
who it
remember
was.
seeing a note or something. I don't know.
Everything's 50% off.
Oh,
We can
no.
go back and get that thing.
Oh, we could.
We go get that other thing, Chris. Oh no, we only have 22.
Need 3 more.
We need 25. It was 50.
Oh, it doesn't.
It is not included in the showroom.
Is that what
It
it
says
says?
commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. We can go back and check though. I mean, I don't mind going back to check.
Well, it would have been 25 anyway.
Yeah, you still have enough. Yeah.
Utility closet, commissary, treasure trove. This is tricky. Because treasure trove is going to give us probably almost enough money to go back and buy the other thing.
So what are you thinking about that?
Because commissary is a good option too. I would say treasure trove.
Mhm.
What do,
Yeah,
what do we need for the flamethrower thing?
Still need a magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass?
Yeah.
That's usually not in the commissary though, is it? Or is
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
I think you'll get the
At the end.
commissary again.
Yeah, because we're throwing yellow rooms.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treasure trove.
Yeah.
This might give you enough coins to get both.
There's something with those pink boxes.
Yeah, 51 coins.
Got enough?
Got enough to buy it.
Do we want to open? Oh, we can't anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh man.
2 realms have the same color banner. We know that. That's true. Wait. Do they? No, they don't.
Well, that was a true statement.
Are you opening boxes again?
Yes. There's always a box in the treasure trove.
Did you miss it?
Classroom.
No, there's only one classroom here.
That's Get that.
Yes. We do have an
Forever and Christmas.
Right. How many colors are on the thing? How many colors are in this?
There's 6, and then there's black and white. Well,
Let's see.
these stink. These all go directly north. Draw for free.
Mm-hmm.
Drafting studio. Oh, you need something that goes. Never mind. So the drafting studio gives you good chances of rare rooms, or can you? Sorry, allows you to add stuff permanently, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we've already added them all.
Oh, then yeah.
We're gonna redraw. Boudoir, kitchen, pool.
Do we care about getting into each season? If not, then I would say kitchen.
We can get there through the security room.
Security
I
room.
would almost say kitchen.
Wasn't there like a trophy to open all the doors though?
We did that the other night.
Oh,
Didn't
never
we?
mind.
Did. Yeah. Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to do it.
Be careful. You have right just enough to get the thing you want.
Yeah. This is 5 for every green room that we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
220.
Go for that one. That'll be 3.
Yeah, I'll be at 4 points.
That gets us up to 61.
When he says, "Open treasure trove."
Gallery or corridor? Redraw. We only have one redraw left.
What does the gallery always have in it? Oh, the roommate. Never mind.
Roommate key.
Which can raise our allowance, but I mean, we already know.
Corridor gallery.
I wish one of these was a 3-way. So we can go north and west.
You got to redraw.
Of these 3, I would say gallery, but that's just me. What do y'all say?
Sure.
Gallery?
Cool.
Those dogs bark every time you dig a hole.
Yes.
Yep.
I thought
Apparently,
you kept going back into the stupid room.
it's not a stupid room. You just set him free.
There's only one dig spot in here.
That was it.
Good night, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. says her dog barks at air.
Wendy's.
Pantry or vault? Go vault.
The pantry, we get 4 more coins.
Vault, we get 40 more coins.
We can still throw one more room to the left.
We can do that through the secret, through the
Oh, you can go
antechamber.
through?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Vault. It should allow us now, once we throw the commissary, to be able to purchase stuff from the commissary as well. There. Boudoir's a dead end. Gymnasium lets us go south. Compass room lets us go south.
well, this room's always fun.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, he said he would be back. Maybe he'll be back.
In the future, after he showed us the future, or whatever it was. Technically, he didn't go on. He's still here.
Not today.
He's not back today.
Goodbye, Zoltar. Come back soon.
Parlor's a dead end. Corridor lets us go south. Locksmith is a dead end. Corridor.
Yeah.
Alright, before we continue going that way, do we want to
Go buy your thing.
go back and buy our other thing for the showroom?
Yep.
Mhm.
See what happens if we buy everything.
Exactly.
Get a trophy.
You get a trophy?
Yeah.
We'll buy it. Buy out the
You know that?
It's, don't you?
Wait a minute. What was that?
That was a lockpick.
Oh, that was what?
Oh.
The ornate compass.
Oh! Trophy of. We have to buy it?
Trophy of wealth.
They make you buy it.
Oh,
Wow.
it's 100 coins.
Just go get more coins.
Keep digging.
Let's go.
Gotta keep digging.
Laundry room?
No, you got to swap everything you have,
Yep.
and we have the most coins of everything. So you
This
gotta
is
keep
actually-
digging. You got all the roots, all the stuff to dig, and lots of rooms to grow.
All the fruit. Remind me how all the fruit got there again.
The secret garden throws it.
Thank you.
Alright, going south from here. The nook's a dead end. The closet's a dead end. The quest bedroom's a dead end.
You can rotate. Oh, that makes sense.
We could rotate the nook.
Yeah.
Which way?
That away.
Oh,
There you go.
Nook.
We don't need your keys.
We
Yeah,
don't,
but
but it
what's
gives us another door.
True.
Jeff just couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, we might have to go Draco Piggy.
may have to break the piggy.
We'll get enough coins. See, storeroom has 10 coins. Oh, it's a death.
Room has 10. Commissary. 4.
Oh.
Need doors.
Huh?
Need doors. If you're gonna get enough points to get this thing without breaking that piggy bank, then you're gonna need some doors. And you don't want to go to commissary because you don't want to spend any money. So
That's true. Because this is the only time that we can get that trophy. This day.
yeah, I don't know how many times you're gonna have that much cash to be able to buy everything in that room.
So the sundial can wait.
So, do we want the storeroom or the pool?
We want to go to the chapel, break that damn piggy bank.
We might need that for something
But
more expensive.
hold on, you might get enough coins if we keep going rooms. Remember diggy spots, and you got the root cellar.
All right, so are we going pool here then?
I would, but it's up to them.
Jeff,
Jeff?
you want storeroom?
I do like the 10 coins on storeroom, but you completely block that side off. Uh-oh.
Hallway, gymnasium, foyer. Hallway?
Mhm.
Ooh, there
Office
it
with
is.
spread coins.
Yes.
Office.
Then you got to go collect all your coins on your way back up.
Red gold. Ready, baby.
Because if we can get it without it, probably gonna be better to save the piggy bank for like the blue tent or whatever it is that's bigger because we don't know how much it costs. However, I need that trophy.
Parlor. Let's say parlor here. I mean, pantry.
Yeah.
Some more coins.
Either that or redraw, I'd say pantry.
You haven't got the dining room yet either, have you?
Sorry?
You haven't got the dining room yet either, have you?
We don't. What do y'all say?
Pantry.
Entry.
Sauna, Dovecote goes north. Solarium is a dead end.
You can still get out from the foundation on the right.
Yeah.
You can still come down from the corridor. Still go up from the hallway.
They probably throw the Dovecote and turn it straight down. You can do that, right?
You can
Yeah.
rotate.
Do that.
Oh yeah, you can rotate them. I think that doesn't the Dovecote? No, that's the rotunda. I'm sorry. But if you can rotate them to go
You
down,
can rotate that one too.
because you can already go up in the hallway and down from the whatever that other brown one is. So
The corridor.
So you a dove coat.
but rotate it first.
Yeah.
So that it's going south.
Yep.
All right.
That gives you a better chance to throw every room that's left now, except that one up there at the top.
Oh,
And
wow.
lots of
This
birds
box
do big
here.
spots. Stupid conflict. Oh, it was an experiment, wasn't it?
Nice. There's an experiment.
There.
There it goes.
So if you dig nothing, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Closet, tunnel, laundry room.
I would redraw.
Redraw?
Couldn't we launder our gems
No.
and the coins?
It swaps them, so whatever you have, it's going to trade with whatever else you got. You can't add them together.
Tunnel will let us go south, and there could be diggy spots in
In the tunnel?
it. Huh?
That's true. In the tunnel?
In the tunnel, yeah. I would say either tunnel or redraw. That's just me.
Always redraw.
All right, let's go tunnel then.
You do have 3 redraws, only like 6 more rooms to throw.
Ah, there's another. Drawing room.
There we go. There we go. Perfect.
Also connects to the foundation.
Did you spread all the coins out?
It did.
Where do they go again?
Oh, the conference room.
Attic.
Oh, everything goes to the conference room.
Yes.
That's even better.
Attic.
Yeah, attic. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, it's going to add 8 items to possibly your inventory.
You don't have to pick them up.
all up.
That's true. That's
Right.
true. Like, I wouldn't pick up the coin purse.
Sledgehammer.
Or the coupon book.
Treasure map.
Oh, treasure map.
Do that? Yeah.
That'll give us 40 coins. That'll be the 100 that we need.
Yeah.
Would.
We have that room.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's what again?
All right, we're leaving the coin purse, the sledgehammer, and the coupon book. Everybody good with that? Room 5 is this one.
You gotta come down for
Go
So,
to
61 steps.
the foundation. Pebbles, there's another experiment. 3 gems. 2 gems. We want to go back. I don't really want to go through the chapel.
So it takes our coins.
Yeah.
We don't have to take our coins though.
Cloister.
Good big spots.
Oyster.
Three gems. Two gems.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Stacy.
Hey,
We've never
Jonathan.
done that up before.
We have.
Yeah.
It's on the floor in the.
Oh, there it
is. Yep.
Warrior lets us go across.
Yeah.
Yep.
Commissary lets us go north.
Mm-hmm.
That's your diggy room too.
Mm-hmm.
The treasure diggy room.
There it is.
You also have to go there by the trash can.
That's what I give you.
Ooh.
Put gems in there too? The one time we don't need.
25 and 3.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
All right, we're gonna get them.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Don't forget about the root cellar. You still got to go dig there.
That's right.
We have 5 spots on
Go back.
it. And go to the conference room and collect your gold.
Yeah, get all that gold in the conference. Make sure you leave yourself room to check your jackhammer.
It was 14.
There's got to be 14 coins in the conference room.
I bet you there's like 12. 14.
Probably. That's how this works.
That's just how this game rolls.
Mhm.
Oh, another key.
There we go. We got it. We got it. Wait, how many do we need?
100.
We need 14.
108.
Nice.
We need 100 for the trophy.
You better go grab that before you forget. Around steps.
It's straight up here.
I can't believe they don't just give it to you for buying all 4 of those. I think
You've been awarded the Trophy of Wealth for buying out the showroom's entire stock, including this trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy.
If you may
should've
never
just
have
given
enough
it.
gold to do all that again. I mean, that was like 100. That was over like 250 plus. That's about 350 coins, wasn't it?
That was.
We still have all that gold in the piggy bank too.
That you might need that for when you get to the blue tent. Oh, you might need that for when you get to the blue tent or something that later in the game. When you
Right,
can probably breathe a sigh of relief.
Go down to the dock room. Throw the last 2 rooms.
Don't forget to leave yourself room to check your jackhammer and
You still have digging spots outside.
First, I'm going to go to the kitchen and buy the other food.
Yeah.
It is half off.
I have to go this way to get to that. I have 8 coins to do
I can't believe you didn't get the dining room this playthrough.
I was just thinking that. Wait, no, the dining room is a blue room.
Yeah, but it always pops regardless. Not always. But are they still half off? Because you can buy the club sandwich. That's 15 steps.
Yeah.
How many bananas can we buy?
Those are like, you get 12 steps for buying 4 of them.
Or
Yeah, but there's 5 of them there, so 15 would be
Yeah, but that's going to
cost more to buy that than it would.
Yeah, but you can buy this and then go buy some bananas if you needed to.
Yeah.
No more coins to bet in Jeff's Casino.
Oh, we did it exactly.
Unless you find one more coin somewhere.
Unless we go break the piggy bank.
Could do that. Just throw it all on red.
Cue Wendy in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Not breaking the
We're
pig.
going to the dark room.
I mean, yeah, you had that. Oh, we don't know.
This one has power. This one has power. This one we don't.
One of them is probably the furnace.
Now, the
Without-
furnace,
without
how many
the-
gems does the furnace cost?
None.
You
So
go to that
that one is probably the furnace. The one with power with gems. Maybe that one?
I would go with that one to be safe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh. Oh!
I'm here.
Oh, diggy spots.
And broken. Oh, never mind.
I thought it was a broken lever too.
That diggy spot is taken. We could turn our gems into.
You sure
coins
could.
if it mattered.
Mhm.
You have coins. Do you spend coins on something? Drop it in the casino.
Drop them in a casino.
We could also go put them in the piggy bank.
That's true too. You're not throwing any more rooms, right? You're done.
Well, we're still throwing rooms, but rooms don't cost gems. I don't know what
I don't think
anything
you have any
we
more
need
rooms you can
gems for.
throw.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't think you
Oh.
have any more rooms you can throw.
one.
We can throw this room.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, I would get your coins and go take care of them. No. No. Yeah. Now we don't have 5 coins to spend, Chris. You can't launder anything.
Oh, frig.
It costs 5 coins.
Yep.
That's dumb. Oh, dang it. I keep thinking that's a broken lever.
You still have digging spots.
Stupid coat hanger.
You know, we could turn our keys into gold.
You still have your 5 spots in the root cellar.
Oh yeah, turn your keys into gold, and then you choose that gold. No, you don't have the gold to throw the keys to gold.
We don't have the gold to turn the keys to gold. Do do we want to try the master key here, or do we want to try the roommate key and get an allowance token?
Allowance.
Allowance.
Doesn't matter. Mama David Burnfield, welcome in. Does it matter, Jeff? You got a mouthful.
No. Yeah, go ahead. For the you want to get the allowance?
The allowance? Instead of just another room?
Yeah, what would another room serve you?
I don't know.
What
I mean, unless we got the dining room, I don't know.
But again, it's going to give you a bunch of steps to go do what?
We have
Yeah.
3 redraws. Keep trying.
I say let's go with the roommate. Use the roommate key. Doesn't fit.
Oh, no? Oh,
Oh.
it's going to be on rank 8.
Oh. Nice.
We forgot about that detail.
Closet, drafting studio, ballroom,
If you
and redraw.
get the,
Closet might
get
add
the
it.
magnifying
Also,
glass in the
also they have
closet.
the magnifying glass.
You have the
Closet,
commissary?
Yeah.
You can go back and try to buy it. Oh, you don't have any coins.
Wait. The
we
commissary
didn't
didn't have
even
the
look to see what was
Commissary
in the
didn't have the
commissary.
magnifying glass.
Oh, did we look at it already?
Yes.
We didn't look to see what was for sale in the commissary.
We
No,
did.
we didn't. Why didn't we do
We
that?
didn't. We just ran past it because we didn't want to spend the money.
I would go look and see if it's in there. It's going to cost you 2 coins.
Oh, we have to pick now, though.
We don't have any coins to buy.
Yeah, but I mean, we can go dig up 2 coins. But what are you trying to make it for? Would you really replace the jackhammer with the burning thing?
No, we can run out to the sundial and turn it or burn it, whatever.
So all the way south.
I don't think we ever solved the macaroni puzzle. Nope, we didn't.
We did not.
Still on the to-do list. I mean, if you have the steps to do it. That's hard.
Here. Banana gem keys instead of gems. No.
You're right.
Something there.
It's a key and I can't pick it up because we did the dig. Not at it.
Well, you have diggy spots outside, and you got to check that jackhammer if that's what you want.
Luckily, the coat check is right at the door.
Are you playing another night or another day, Chris?
No, not after this one. Two gems. Two gems. Nothing.
Give us some trash.
Gem. Two keys. Rock.
Yay.
How many pieces of mail do you get?
That was 4.
Thanks.
So, do we not know how to solve the macaroni symbol sigil?
We're gonna go down and try it. First, code check the
Mm-hmm.
jackhammer.
Yep.
Well, you can check the ornate compass, the emerald bracelet.
Why?
Yeah, but we don't want to lose the jackhammer.
Well, it wouldn't cost you any gems though for any rooms.
That's true.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
But you also might get to keep it with the little necklace thing you have.
But that's chancing it.
Well, so we can check the jackhammer, but we'll see how the game ends if we get to choose which ones.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it'll happen till the next day.
You don't think? Like at the end, it'll say pick 2 items to.
Maybe, but I think it'll be random tomorrow when you open it back up. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Shouldn't have picked up the basement key. So we're checking the jackhammer.
Do it.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you want diggy spots, it's a guaranteed hammer, but what else do you really need to dig like that just other than get special items? If you save the gems, the bracelet, you don't need to dig for gems. If you save the master key, you don't need to dig for keys. They're probably a better option at this point in your game. You don't have anything that you absolutely have to bust through. It's just to improve your dig spots. Correct? If that's the case, you can always get a shovel. I don't know if the jackhammer serves you as much of a purpose anymore, if I'm being honest, than that bracelet or that key does. The key opens up all doors. The bracelet opens up that, but you also have the spare terrace, which will get rid of all the gems on the green rooms.
So what is this?
That's just the green room stuff.
Yeah.
Does it say that at the bottom of every claim ticket?
What?
Not responsible for contents of garments or articles left overnight. Oh, it does.
This is like a full circle moment, but I think I would check the master.
the master key.
It would open every door going forward. You don't need the Bernie thing anymore. You can make it and support that one thing. But you also really don't need that jackhammer anymore. Now I'm thinking about it. Unless you want to get better digging spots. That's all. But those digging spots typically will give you dice, gems, or keys. And by saving the key or the emerald bracelet, you're going to eliminate one of those anyways. And I think if you have the master key, you know, open up any door you want. You can get the terrace to get rid of all the gems in the green, and you can always find gems. Gems are a little bit more abundant, in my opinion, than the keys are. Plus, the master key costs more than the gem the bracelet does. I'm just throwing a little
Jeff,
bit.
you were about to say something.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think that's probably a correct assessment. Master key is probably, at the point in this game, more useful to us than jackhammer.
Tina, what do you think?
Your emerald bracelet.
Well, if you're not going to check the jackhammer, then I would check the bracelet. And hope that maybe the two items they select, if it's random, one of them is the jackhammer and the emerald bracelet. I mean the master key.
The only difference is, just throwing this out, the Spare Terrace will get rid of all the gems on the one side. So you have an option to get rid of half of them. You don't have an option to get rid of it. Well, I guess you could throw the foyer and unlock all the hallways. Or you could throw those stupid dogs and dig, but the digging spots are not going to be in all the rooms without the root cellar. So,
Right.
Here's the thing, though. We've gone so long without that master key. We didn't miss it. We missed the jackhammer all the days that we didn't have it. Just something to think about.
That's a good point, Tina. I mean, I can't believe we gave up that master key in the first place. But we missed the jackhammer a lot.
But again, what is the jackhammer service giving? I'm just asking. What is it going to?
The redraws are.
The only thing it's going to do is improve your digging spots, which you get out of it.
Right.
If you don't fill the root cellar, how many do you get? 5,
A fair amount.
6, 7.
Well,
The days we didn't have dig spots, it was a rough day.
So if you don't throw the root cellar, you don't get those digging spots. That jackhammer is useless. This is all predicated on the fact that you actually get the coat check too.
And you can also pick the color of the rooms.
Yeah.
I think Tina made a very good point, though. The days that we didn't have the jackhammer or the coat check, we really missed it. With the redraw dice are very, like, it seems like we've been very good on redraw dice, keys, and gems when we have the jackhammer.
So what's the in the shrine, the high roller? You get that and then just like triple the amount so it lasts longer. This is
I'm so confused now. I thought I actually knew what I wanted to do here. Now y'all have just.
What did you want to do, Chris? What did you want to do?
He wanted the hammer, didn't he?
I can't believe I was going to say it, but I kind of want to go Master Key.
Oh.
I think it's your smartest move based on the most benefits you'll get out of it.
Agree to
As much as
disagree.
we work to make that jackhammer, I kind of want to go Master Key.
As long as the code check pops, it's the same across the board. Master key can be used every time. If you don't have digging spots, the jackhammer's not going to help you. And even
This always pops early.
and even if you do get digging spots, the there's no guarantee what you're going to get out of them. I mean, it could be trash, it could be gems, it could be a lot of different things. But
I do remember saying at one point
that you would need
after we had the jackhammer for a while, how much more I like the jackhammer than the master key. So I don't know.
We missed the jackhammer way more than the master key. Keep that in mind.
Here's the thing. How many coins are we starting with every game? Like 100
and 109 allowance.
And I realize the key isn't always in the gift shop.
And you have it's a showroom, and you got to get the showroom too on top of that. And then it may not even be in there. And
I mean not the gift shop, the showroom.
Yeah, and how often that showroom? I mean, if it doesn't throw it till that high, I don't know what rooms the levels it throws on it. Does it throw at the bottom too? If it doesn't throw at the top, I mean, when you get by the time you get up to rank 7, it's not going to do you a whole lot of good.
But usually by that time we have like 20 keys, and we've dug up like 20 keys.
I'm just trying to throw out.
I understand.
Based on all the things, which one would actually benefit the most? By, like I said, you can eliminate half the gems. I don't think you should throw the bracelet at all, because most of those rooms that require gems, you can get rid of. Well, you can get rid of all the ones in the green rooms. Sorry, and you can choose your color too. So if you throw green, you'll get a lot more of those rooms without having to worry about gems. So I don't think that that's the option.
But since we lost the master key, I feel like we haven't really missed the master key as much as when we were playing.
I would agree with that.
But how many times have you had to turn around and go the other direction and then come back to those other doors again because you didn't have the time that you did? It alters your plan by not being able to open the doors right away. I'm just throwing out the benefits. Either one of them is going to help you. Which one's actually going to help you more?
I would say. I say either way, we're down to either the jackhammer or the master key. I would not say the emerald bracelet. As cool as that is, with us,
too many options to cut gems already.
As often as we get the spare terrace and eliminating the green room costs, and with us having axed the cost of the more expensive gem rooms, I would say it's not really that beneficial to save the emerald bracelet. There are times it would come in handy, but on the whole, I think we're okay without it. I say the two biggest ones here right now are the jackhammer and the master key.
And you can still get a shovel if you don't have the jackhammer. It increases
your... You can. But the difference in the two items between a normal shovel and the jackhammer,
I know you get better items.
It's vastly different, and it took us a couple of extra days to be able to put that jackhammer back together again.
It did. It took us a while to get that jackhammer back, because everything has to align perfectly. You have to have the 3 items, plus you have to have the workshop.
Okay, but what's our goals going forward?
There you go. That's the question you'd
We've
have.
got the sundial, the glass rooms.
Because at some point in time, you got to build the burning thing again. You're gonna lose the jackhammer again, possibly.
Right. But we also want to get that. What do we want outside that coffin's in?
The shrine.
The shrine.
Jonathan John says that what sort of Steve was saying. Think what will benefit you more for the goal of the next day.
Yeah. My point is just that you have other ways to gather all those other items pretty easily. It may not be as good of digging spots as the other one, but you have a way to get dice. We have no problem getting gems. So I don't think I don't know. I don't think those diggy spots that come close to outweighing. You're still going to get gems and dice. Yeah, you're going to get more with the jackhammer, but I don't think it comes close to outweighing the fact that you open every door every day.
And you forgot to check it. I mean, we forgot to check it. We forgot to check it. And we still
check what?
made it. Exactly.
Angie, what do you say we should check? Huh? What'd you say, Angie? I couldn't hear you.
I don't want to say it again.
I couldn't hear you the first time.
Nope.
Are you checked out?
I think she wants a bracelet.
She said master key.
No, I don't want the bracelet.
Oh, she did?
No. I said the master. What'd you
Wait,
check?
I missed it. What'd you check?
What'd you check?
You didn't.
You didn't check
You
anything.
didn't check anything?
I gotta go to bed, so
You make the decision, Chris.
I'm gonna jump out. Y'all have a good
Bye,
night.
Steve.
Thanks,
Bye.
Steve.
Make the right decision. Bye.
Oh, jeez. All this decision making is making me hungry.
I'm genuinely split between these two. I didn't think I would be so split, but I'm genuinely split between the jackhammer and the master.
I think the jackhammer does us more good than the master key. We dig up so many keys. When we have the jackhammer, we seem to find we seem to have more keys that we know what to do with. We've opened we have enough keys to open all the lockers in the locker room.
We do.
But this is your game. You choose whichever one you think is going to benefit us more. And I think digging up the dice, digging up those redraw dice with the jackhammer is very much an important
The
part
dice are very beneficial. The gems are very beneficial because of room costs for hallways, or shop rooms, all that sort of stuff.
Well, as far as
it's
the dice, though, we can get that with the shrine.
If we get the shrine, though.
We haven't drawn in a while now, I think.
Plus, when we get the shrine, we've got to do that coffin, which is going to be a whole nother level of bad juju. I think we're going to need, especially when we throw that level of mess,
Oh my gosh.
we're really going to need one of these two items. Because curse mode is not going to be easy, and it's not going
So think about
The master key.
master key only unlocks doors. Jackhammer gives you keys, gems, dice, and coins, which we will need. Master key only gives us one of those things.
Not if you have a higher roller blessing.
I'm with Tina on this one.
to really flip a coin. I don't have a coin.
So okay. It's
Um,
with my feelings. I've already let go of it emotionally a long time ago. And Jeff failed me then. He's gonna fail me again.
We could do a spinny wheel.
I just think it's easier to buy the master key than it is to put all three of those items together and have the room that you put it on. There's got to be a lot of stuff aligned to get the jackhammer. Whereas the master key, it may or may not be there all the time either. When it is there,
Exactly.
we'll have enough coins to buy it. Because we have 100, we start with so many coins.
No.
And who knows, when you end the game, it might pick the jackhammer, like the top 3 that'll help us too.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is this like the hardest decision we've had?
This is one of the hardest. I think it's hard because we've made this decision before.
Yep. And we said the same thing then.
We said the same thing.
But did it really hurt us though? Wait, well, you should probably put it on there like a couple different times, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do
Like put it on like four times each.
I can't believe we're spinning the wheel for 2 items.
I am fully preparing myself for
Oops. If that was appropriate, I am fully preparing myself. Right, Wendy. Where's Stephen K? He needs to get yelled at. Spin a wheel. Sheesh. I'm not looking. Don't tell me I don't want to know.
Yes.
Unless it's the jackhammer. Never mind, Stephen K. Thank you. Good job. Carry on.
I think that's a curse. And we should go opposites.
Make your point for the key then.
I already did.
No, you didn't. You just mumbled.
You put emerald bracelet on there?
What?
No.
Oh, we're tied
No.
2 and 2, 1 and 1.
Wait a minute. How many times did you spin it? I thought it was
That's
a
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Okay.
Well, 2 and 1.
I can't believe we're doing this.
2 and 1.
Oh,
2
for the
and
love
2.
of God.
I'll see y'all later. I know what it is because Jerked and Hoot and Holler and excitement.
you hear Angie's heartbreak again?
Oh wait, was it the jackhammer?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The jackhammer singing, "Excuse me, you look like you love me."
Look what you've done to
I
Tina.
love that song. I hate country, but I actually love that song.
Isn't that a great song?
This is
All right.
about a jackhammer.
It is the jackhammer.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, we're gonna call it a day because I'm too anxious to see what this moon pendant does.
I am too.
Wait, Angie, Wendy says, I think it's a wise choice, idiots.
Exactly. What the second troll?
Exactly, Stephen K. All right, here we go. We're going to call it a day. 'Cause I want to see what's going to happen with this moon.
Yes.
I can't think of anything. We've got 16 steps.
The macaroni puzzle? You can try it.
My mind's too frazzled right now to even try it.
Understandable.
I want to see what this does when we end.
It's a mystery, and we find out tomorrow what our two items are.
Sake.
For the love.
Well, now you have to
44
start another
rooms,
day.
reach rank 9, 130 steps taken, 6 items found.
It should keep track of how much gold you spent too.
It should.
That should be another stat.
Chris, you gotta start another one. We need to see what ones it saved.
No.
But I am anxious to find out.
But we can't do it because then we would have to play the whole game.
We'd have to play the whole game. And it would be a waste if we just started it just to find out. And then
We would waste it. Yeah.
we don't want to do that. So,
I agree,
That's it.
Jonathan. There's no wrong answer there. It was just which one's going to benefit us.
right. I would agree with that. I don't think there was.
You played with my emotions all over again, and it's not fair.
I think
It's on
Angie's gonna break up with us.
You know we love you, Angie.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We just really like to see you fall in the bushes even more. But
Oh,
Is there a master key in there?
so tomorrow, Tina, you going live?
Yeah, 8:00.
8 o'clock.
Squad.
Sassy Squad tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Over on T Marie's Place channel with Joy and Tina and
Angie.
Kenneth, and
a lot of healing to do between now and then.
a lot of healing. And Jeanette, with 2 N's, 1 Y. But it's not where you think.
Couple of slashes.
Couple of slashes. This and that at 9 o'clock. And then we'll be here after this and that. Doing Lego tomorrow night. Chilling. Listening to Yacht Rock.
Yeah.
Yes, we need a chill night after that. So
Come on,
bad.
dude.
So stressful.
Hope y'all have a great night. Have a wonderful hump day. Love you all. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Toodles, baloobles. Say goodnight, Tina.
Good night, Tina.